Hello and welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. This is an entertainment analysis show that basically breaks down for you everything pertaining to the entertainment industry. And that includes dance, film, all the creative stuff really. And we'll give you a very well-informed, personalized opinion of that. When I say we, I have my co-anchor with me and namesake, Ifeolu Oshike.
Wagwan.
How's it going?
Man, I saw you in traffic yesterday, man. I was so starstruck. Like, what?
Oh my God.
I saw you film in traffic. I'm like, what?
And when I posted that video on my Snapchat, I was like, what is wrong with it? It's not like a car. I was like, yeah, so what's wrong with the both of you?
Anyways, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I just posted that this morning because yesterday was kind of like very tedious for me.
Yeah.
So I had to get a lot of rest and, you know, just try to get myself back.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I've also been feeling a bit whimsy, like just under the weather. It's not like I'm sick or something, but my mood is...
Yeah, pregnant girl.
I think it needs to be... It has to be... So, yeah, before we start the conversations of the day, we usually open up with some trending videos. So let's look at our first one really quickly before we jump into it.
To go talk to the president. No, I don't. You know what? I don't have nothing more to say to you. I don't have nothing else to say to you. I don't care. You can't fire me. I don't work here. So you can't even tell me I'm fired. No, you got a lot of nerve.
She gotta go home.
No, go on. Go on about your business. No. Go on in your office. That's all I'm saying. I think, you know, you're showing off. You're showing out. And don't be
saying the same thing.
And don't be yelling at me. No, I don't care. I don't want your dad. You gonna get your daddy on me now?
Yep.
Well, then you go get your daddy. Go get your daddy, and I don't care. And tell him to bring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. How about that? Now, yeah, go get him.
Alrighty, welcome back. This is Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. Someone said this to me and said, if your child is not like this when she comes out, then it's probably not yours. And I couldn't stop laughing because, like, that's pretty much me. And I remember my mom used to say that that's how I was when I was younger. I'll just be arguing. She doesn't know what I'm arguing about, but I'll just try to be arguing and stuff. And then when I got older and said I wanted to do media, she was kind of surprised because she thought I was going to do law. Not that I think you have to have an arguing spirit to do law, right?
Yes. Basically, a lot of lawyers, right? They're the ones that speak a lot. They're the ones who are really opinionated. And if you're looking at that child, you can already tell a few choices. Either she's on TV or she has a talk show and everything. But guess what? What I really admired about that video the most
is the woman.
Was the fact that you have such a relationship with your child. But your child is not so scared of you to be able to speak to you and tell you exactly how
I don't think that's her child, though. You think it's a child? I don't think so.
It's a child.
Because she was like, oh, you want to get your dad on me? Like, that didn't sound like...
No, I feel like she's just a woman who's separated from her father. So the girl spent some time with her father as well. And then she just felt like, man, why you guys, why you going off on me? Like, I want my daddy. My daddy don't speak to me this way. Mommy, I beg, shift. You get it? That was the vibe I got, basically.
Yeah, me, one thing I noticed about the lady, though, is that I feel like sometimes we don't really talk to kids as adults. Like, we either give into baby talk or we water down things.
Oh,
she wasn't watering
sorry.
She wasn't watering down her stance.
She don't speak to me like, now you're going to call your daddy on me?
I like that. And I think that's how I was raised as well. And I feel like, this is not this to anyone, but I feel like it's helped me mature a lot faster because I was spoken to as an adult. So I was able to think harder. I started using what you call big words earlier and stuff because people were talking to me as like an adult and stuff. And I don't think we do that enough in this side of the world.
Yeah,
and then
you think when you're talking to a baby, you're talking to a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about being a baby or something.
No,
See, some of these kids are really, really grown. So I can remember I said a story one time where I went to a supermarket, this woman has a child. And then I was like, chop knuckle. Then I'm like, nah, that's not ladylike. I was like, let's fist bump, right? And then the next time I went to the supermarket, you know what this child told me? What? I said chop knuckle. She said, no, that's not ladylike, fist bump. Do you understand? And I was like, this girl is just like 4 years of age. Do you understand? But she remembered what I told her about being ladylike.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think, you know, a lot of parents need to start speaking to their children in a way that they want them to.
It stimulates the mind. So if you think about it, if you're not stimulating your child's mind, then they'll end up catching up really slowly, and that's not really a good thing. The last thing I want to say about this video is her outfit. Thank you, mommy. Your child was looking very peng in that outfit. I love when they dress their babies. I don't think you'll be talking to. That lemon was very old, Ife. I don't know if you saw the video.
Hey, me say people know they get children.
No vex, no vex.
Abraham born at the age of 99.
Amen to that. Okay, let's see our let's see our next trending video before we start the conversations of the day.
Okay, now for that one I can relate. I'm looking at it, so because we are twins now, you want to start misbehaving. I remember, see, my brother, there was this fight we had, right? No, okay, it was actually disciplining me, and we could not tell our mother about why he was doing
disciplined, right?
But you see what, my brother, my immediate elder brother, you know the way he gets at me. Oh yeah, guide. As in, he'll be punching me real hard and he'll be telling me to guide. Do you understand? Yeah. Like, but he was just trying to discipline me and just make me know that, man, life is not so easy. So, at the end of the day, I can imagine trying that with any of my brothers. Better slap with them.
I don't even think they'll share food with me to a point where they'll not give me half of their meat because I finished mine first. Anyway, I've never finished my food first, ever. I'm always the last person. I take my time.
You eat, man. You eat like a chicken.
I take my time. But you know that's actually the healthiest way to eat according to scientists.
I'm a baby scientist, Jerry, my guy. Did you not see the way I just had my breakfast real quick before the show?
Yeah, you're not even chewing it fair. You were like, like you turned rice into Eba.
Basically. No. At the end of the day, sometimes when work is necessary, you know, you just put manners aside. Are we having table manners? I don't understand.
Anyway, shout out to them for doing that. All right, so the first conversation is about Ghanaian actress Princess, who has revealed Shyngle, who has revealed the movie star. She revealed that she lost her pregnancy a few months ago. The movie star took to her Instagram page on Monday where she recounted the sad incident. She wrote, "I was so depressed and sad on June 27th of 2021, which was hands down the worst day of my life. After celebrating for weeks and preparing for my new bundle, started shopping for baby clothes, shopping for maternity sexy clothes, planning pregnancy photo shoots for when my tummy gets bigger, planning baby showers, was so excited that my baby will be born in December/January and be a Capricorn like me. Well, God had other plans as I was rushed to the hospital because of severe abdominal pains and I was scared for my baby and was praying to God to please protect my baby for me. The doctor told me that I had an ectopic pregnancy and if they don't rush me in surgery immediately, my fallopian tube will burst and I'll have eternal bleeding and die immediately. I cried, my heart was broken, and I was like, why me, God, why? I called my mom immediately, we both cried, and she prayed for me. So I was rushed in, I named my baby Angel, and I would have been 6 to 7 months pregnant with Angel now. I'm sharing this story today to uplift someone out there going through it right now. Whatever it is, don't give up, don't allow depression to win. It's hard, I know, but just put your head up and be strong. It's going to be better, I promise. You just put your trust in God.
I think basically I just want to start by saying, I just want to ask you a question. whenever you're, you know, in sort of trouble.
When you're what?
Whenever you're in some sort of trouble or you're troubled and all of that, and you need to speak to someone, would you call first?
I don't really. I'm not a sharer like that. Yeah.
What do you think of a man who calls his mom first?
That's cool too. I mean, it's cool. Like, I feel like if you have a very good mother, like somebody who is full of wisdom, not some witch that is going to trouble my life.
Isn't that some witch?
I'm telling you, but if you have a very good mother that loves the Lord, that wants the best for you, and she has an appropriate relationship with you, not that she's in your business and making decisions for you for every single thing, down to your boxers and toothpaste. Then sure, why not? Go to your mother. In fact, I have a problem with men who don't seek counsel. Like, there's a lot of men that like that they want to handle their problems by themselves. They don't. I don't really like that. I want somebody who has someone that goes to do that, depending on what the issue is. If it's really serious and really like it affects my life deeply, my mom will be the first person. But you know those little ones like boy mata or something like that. I'll go to my best friend for that. Yeah.
But I think basically, I've created a close niche friendship with my mom, right? That no matter what, the first person I go to, like, mom, or maybe she calls me. My mom calls me like every now and then, right? And then maybe when we're speaking, she's like, I'm being in Jerry. She'll say, what's wrong? She knows something is wrong because if I'm good, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm very good, mom. How far I'll send your account number. Do you get that kind of thing? But she knows when there is something wrong. And the funny thing about mothers is that they call you when something bad is about to happen. I remember when I was in Babcock University and you know, something happened and the way I was able to jackpot, you know, Babcock, they will suspend you for a year before some unnecessary thing. The way I was able to jackpot was because my mom called me at that moment and I was like, hello mommy, and I moved away. My mom doesn't even know the story to you today. And I moved away and my guy from that moving away jackpot. But the moment people heard hello mommy, they left me like, okay, there's a private talk. Almost you today did not find me. I graduated from Babcock. I did everything. Do you get what I mean? So I think this is pretty cool because talking about a relationship with a mother, right? And the way she was able to, you know, handle things with a mom. And the saddest part about all of this is that this is even a guy that didn't even deserve her. Do you understand? This is a guy that was a felon. This is a guy that was sending death threats to her. This is a guy.
Her baby mama. He's her baby daddy.
Yeah. Sending the threats to her, sending to her mother, sending to her father because they are from the same country and all of that. I think Gambia, right? She's from Gambia. Yeah. So I think at the end of the day, right, women, just open your eyes. See, this life no balance. And then at the end of the day, another thing I want to put out there is that everybody should know exactly what they want at every single time. Challenges will come. There will be times where things don't seem great, but how do you handle it afterwards? I think that's the most important thing. And I like the fact that she's putting it out there that she doesn't know who needs to hear this, but this is just to uplift somebody. So big shout out to her for doing that. Yeah,
for sure. I think the most important thing for me, though, is even the conversation around pregnancies and losing your baby and stuff. I think there's still like heavy stigmatization that goes on around pregnancies, and stuff. Just pregnancies in general. Even conceiving, what we do with it, if we want to keep it, if we don't want to keep it, then keeping it, and then if it holds or if it doesn't hold, and then postpartum depression. Like there's so many things around pregnancies for women that unfortunately we still haven't gotten to a point where we have a very safe and loving environment to discuss those things. So what she's doing is very important, and it's also very ballsy. I think that not everyone has the strength to share such a in details, like what's going on and how you lost your baby and how like you had to take it out, the reason why you take it out. Like there was no space for I think she really laid the story down and everything. So shout out to her for doing that. And then also for me, the part that she named her child for me was also very sweet. I think there's also there's a lot of again, there's a lot of strength in just admitting that this child meant something to you, although you've lost a child. People don't really share that kind of thing on social media, in my opinion. And then the name is so beautiful that even even though she lost the child will always be an angel. Do you understand? Now that's just being deep. But I'm to play devil's advocate out here, Now,
what's her name? Princess Shyngle. I've been known for taking out ribs. Do you think those are the type of things that affected her not being able to keep a pregnancy?
Yeah, I saw this conversation on the comment section on the page, the blog site that I saw this, and I want to say this, and this is the only thing I can say about it, is that so many people with the most widest waist have this kind of issues. So until there's something new, it could be.
But don't you think, you know, not following God's natural way sometimes?
Not all, at all. There's so many people who don't follow God's natural way that do so many kinds of surgeries. In fact, unhealthier ones, fake boobs, fake bum bum.
Come on, man, look
and
at
then
this
they
girl,
still carry
man.
their babies.
She ain't got no stomach.
Yeah.
Where you want carry baby? Think to be honest. Where you really want carry baby? I
think you can. If you're 7, 15, 12, 10-year-olds carry babies, I think should be just fine. But I don't know. It's just me.
I don't think things are not complete in the body again.
Okay, so that's up to her and her health doctor and everything. I think it would be easy to just sit and assume that based on how she looks, it can actually affect her. But I don't know that for a fact, so I can't really comment on that.
Yeah.
All right, so Nigerian singer Brymo has called out, this story is very confusing for me, but he's called out music icon Tuface Idibia on Twitter in a series, and when I mean a series, the series was very long. In a series of tweets, basically. According to him, Idibia accused him of sleeping with his wife. In the very recent post, a man falsely accused me of sleeping with my wife, and I have waited in anger, in angst, and the words were never taken back still. Efforts were consistently made to prove I did it still, and my soul has known no lasting peace ever since. He went on to narrate how he met Tuface Idibia at an event and how they have had an awkward moment. Brymo recounted how he was lured to a hotel and attacked by some touts. Brymo said in the tweets that he later found out that the touts were from Tuface Idibia and was the brain behind the attack as well. He said he confronted Idibia about the incident, to which he blatantly denied. The music star said he is being taunted by Tuface Idibia and appealed to him to desist from communicating with him or anyone close to him. Idibia, of course, is yet to react to this accusation leveled against him by Brymo. But this is about his wife. So Idibia apparently nudged to him like 3 times, saying, you, or something like that, insinuating that he's having an affair with, what's her name? Annie. I don't understand the story, to be very honest.
See, to be very honest, let's just leave Brymo. Basically, for me, I just want to give a big shout out to Brymo for releasing number 9, the album, and the black and the red one. All this other ranting, that your ranting is your way. You understand? This is the same guy that will tell us that he's the greatest artist in the world.
Oh my gosh, we didn't add that to the story. He also isn't actually sure why Tuface is against him. He's saying that Tuface could be against him because Tuface and Annie asked him, Annie asked him a question.
That was going on with his career or something.
That what's your goal in life? And it says to be the best artist for a decade or something. To best artist alive for a decade. And then now he's being threatened because Tuface is the best.
Threatened by him. Oh, Benny, please, Brymo, just releasing your albums in peace. And then if you actually listen to the lyrics of Brymo's songs, right? Now, I think it's for weirdos like me, who are the types that can relate to it, because it has some particular songs that you'll be wondering, man, if you're not in a certain space, you probably wouldn't even understand the song. Do you understand? But most of the time, I can relate to this guy because...
Please, let's not glorify Brymo here, I beg.
Why?
Because Brymo is
alleged rapist.
Apart from even that self, I think Brymo, I suspect that he can be a tad bit delusional, because even the way that he writes his story, I'm not saying that it's not true. It is very possible. Very possible. I can totally believe that a man that feels like his wife is having an inappropriate relationship. Why not? Why can't Tuface say, "Oh God, see, I'll change it for you, stay away from my wife," kind of thing. So I understand that. But even in the way he wrote things and how he's writing it and why he's writing it, the fact that he's even writing it, all of it just seems very delusional. Like, are you okay? Like, this makes no sense. Did you read your tweets
just the job before albums? I beg. You are very good at that.
Let me even finish what I want to say, please. I was thinking to myself, like, did you actually see your tweets before you wrote it? Because when you see the trail of thoughts, there isn't actually a trail of thoughts, and it's all over the place, and it's such a conversation that I feel like shouldn't even get past you and your girlfriend in bed, like a pillow talk conversation.
Tuface and all of that, you know, keep it between yourself, Annie, and Tuface, and then we don't need to have this.
And then you're telling me that this has been going on since 2012?
Like, are you joking? This is 2021. And then you're just coming out to talk about it, especially when you know they're having trouble in their relation. It all makes you look like a...
Yeah, you're chasing clout.
Yeah, you're a troublemaker.
Yeah.
And chasing
because
clout.
Except there's an update to this in particular. Why now at this particular moment?
Yes, it's 2012.
And then we cannot even say, because you're saying that the source told you it was Tuface because Tuface because the touts called Tuface Egbon. Is that normal? Touts call everybody Egbon. Like, are you joking? Anyway, Sha, let's go on a quick music break, and then when we come back, we'll have more to discuss. Don't go anywhere.